Try watch my style and them on me. Okay. Hey, that mash up, girl, you know fi do your thing, you know take back charge. No fi do your thing. Hey, that mash up, girl, you know fi do your thing, you know take back.
What's up? Whoa. It's your boy T, and this video will be a story time about the time my ex-best friend was fucking my ex. Okay, so starting off the story, I don't really, now I look back on it, I wouldn't really consider it a relationship. I think it was a situationship. But we were saying the babe and boo and all that. You get the drift. So I had met this boy. And I met him.
Oh, Jack, you know, for my gay boys, hey.
So, you know, we was talking on the app for a little bit, and then he was like, I want to come see you. Mind you, I'm at my ex-best friend house, and my other best friend is there. So he came, we went out, went to the park, and we was talking. And that should have been flag number one, because he knew a lot of people, well, messed with a lot of people that I knew, but I didn't know until we got deeper talking to each other. So, me and this boy, we was talking for like, y'all, do not make fun of me, y'all. It wasn't even a month, and this nigga put me through so much shit in this month. Look, this is why I don't like relationships. This is exactly why I don't like relationships. They never work out for me. They never work out for me, ever. So, my first impression, I'm like, ooh, he cute. And y'all here.
Read my man, bitch, because you know what I'm about to say.
So, you know, time goes on, damn days going on. We talking, getting to know each other better, and then I start to spend the night at his house. Yeah, when I started spending the night at his house, I was never home. I didn't even live at home anymore. I basically lived there because I was gone for weeks at a time. So, yeah, backstory, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, he was actually pretty shitty, to be honest. Like, that was a bad situation I had put myself in. And I allowed it to happen, but, you know, we grow as we get older. Try now, bitch. But, yeah, we was getting to know each other better and all that. I was meeting his friends. He was meeting my, only a select few of my friends. And this is the reason why. So, me and old boy been talking for a little bit. Every day I just find out some more bullshit about him. I wasn't the only person. So then, everything that happened, I always tell my best friend, because like, who can you you tell your best friend everything, right? So, I'm telling my best friend everything that this nigga doing. And he like, oh, you shouldn't be with him. He don't deserve you. I'm like, I know. But every time I try to stop talking to him, he found a way to start it back up. Done me falling for the shit. So, I remember it was after New Year's. Yeah, this was after New Year's of beginning of 2020. It was in January. So we I was just so turned off by him at that point. It was just like, bro, go on about your life. Just leave me the fuck alone.
Leave me the fuck alone.
So then we stopped talking. He got back with his ex. Oh, ooh! T alert. So, when I used to spend a night with him, I noticed that every time he get on the phone, he had to walk out the room. So I'm like, what the fuck he walk out the room for? Come to find out, It was his ex the whole time. And I had asked him flat out, I was like, are you talking to your ex? He was like, no, we're not talking, we're not doing nothing. We just see how... I was in a relationship with him for 2 years. So when he said that, I'm like, y'all just broke up. Y'all not done with. So I was like, I would leave you alone. I would let you go back to him. I would walk out without it being some shit. But he's like, nah, we not doing nothing. We not doing nothing. Whole time they doing shit. And I found that out because I think some dudes really forget, like, we niggas too, like, we think just like y'all. We do sneaky shit just like y'all. Like, you can't play a nigga. A nigga can't play a nigga. Well, he can, because I technically got my fucking play. But, okay. But, yeah. So, he was just very manipulative. So, we stopped talking. He was dating his ex again. But, you know, I'm still getting the, ooh, when we gonna fuck? When we gonna do this? When we gonna do that? And, like, I was getting dry answers like, nah, I don't know. No. And he got mad because I wouldn't want to do nothing with him. But it's like, why would I want to do something with you? For one, you just broke up with your ex. Your ex is for a reason, right? So you want to talk to your ex still while you're talking to me. But then, when I want to talk to somebody or I want to go hang out with some other friends as males, you get mad. You always say, I'm doing this with them. Oh, I'm a hoe. I'm every name out the book, but when you do it, it's cool. So we stopped talking. And then, when we stopped talking, me and my ex-best friend, it's 3 of us. It's my bitch Dre. That's my baby. What I'm gonna call the ex-best friend? Bitty bitch. I'm calling bitty bitch. Nope.
Lucy Goose is that bitch name.
So, I know... That's God saying stop talking bad about people. When me and, you know, my ex-boo stopped talking, Lucy Goose just got real distant from me. And every time I would try to hang out with him, oh, I'm going with my sister. I'm with my sister. So I'm like, you've been with your sister a lot lately. And, no, bitch, that's rare. Because I used to be at your house every damn day. Your sister ain't never come over there. She came over there to drop her baby off. That's it. You ain't never go nowhere with her. Right? Keep it in mind, y'all. So then, time go on. 3 weeks. It was really 3 weeks that went by, like, just went MIA on me. So I'm like, damn, like, that's fucked up. So it was on my birthday. He was like, I had got out of work that morning. Because I used to work overnight, 12 hours overnight. So I got out of work that morning. He was like, do you want to come to my house and we could turn up for your birthday? So I'm like, yeah, I bought bottles and shit for us to drink and all that. And, you know, but I don't do it no more. I promise I do not do it no more, y'all. I drank though, can't lie about that, but I don't do that no more. So I get to his house and you know how, like, when people know they fuck, like, when people know they guilty about something, like, it comes out. So I'm like, damn, like, why he so quiet? Like, it was like every time you see him, like, hey, like, it was a pause, and he like just stared at me. And that's when I met his cousin. We call it big broke bitch. So, yeah, I went over to Lucy Goose's house and broke bitch was there. She was living with her for a little bit, but that ain't the case. So, you know, we drinking, smoking. Bitch, I'm drunk. Like, we all drunk. And I noticed he kept texting this number. And I'm like, that number look familiar. That number look familiar. Let me go through my phone, look. So I peeped the number that he was texting. I'm like, because I remember a few days prior to me going over there, my ex had called me about a plug and was like, do I know? And I was like, nah, I'm gonna ask my ex-best friend. He was like, what's his number? So I gave it to him, being the dummy that I am. And he went over there and picked him up. And when my best friend got in the car with him, He's on some, my ex on some, bad. We're gonna call you when I get it. Why you gotta hang up the phone? That's my best friend. Why you gotta hang up the phone? Show him directions. Like the shit that it sounded so sketch. He was like, oh, we need his phone for GPS. But you got a whole phone too. You need his phone for GPS. I'm not stupid. So, I was like, yeah, some sneak shit going by my back. So we got drunk. Next day come by. Cool. I go home. A few days after that, my best friend Dre had came back from school. So, when he came back from school, I didn't know that Lucy Goose had told Dre that what he was doing behind my back. And pause. No, I wasn't mad at my best friend Dre for not saying nothing because it really wasn't. How he looked at it was, Lucy Goose, you fucked up. It's not my business, and I'm not getting in the middle of it. So I respect him for that. Like, bitch, we cool. That's my bitch. So the whole time he was telling him like I did something bad. So my best friend Jay was like, "What you do?" He was like, "I've been doing stuff with X. I was doing stuff with X." So yeah, my best Dre was like, "You stupid. You put yourself in that position, and you gonna get yourself out. I'm not telling you to shout anything, or I'm not helping you do anything." So I had went over there, and that day when I went, I knew something was up because my ex was the whole time he's still texting me, wanting me to hang out with him and all that. I'm like, no. So me and my best friend Dre sitting on the couch, and Lucy Goose and Broke Bitch is in the back in his room. So my ex texted me, told me something, "Can I fuck your best friend?" And I was like, "Who?" He's talking Lucy Goose. So I was like, I mean, you asking the wrong person because we're not talking no more, so I don't care what you do. Like, but then I'm like, why would you want my best friend when you, I mean, my best friend, like, just a hoe. So I kind of got irritated because like, why you asking me that? Like, bitch, you texting the wrong person. Bitch, I don't care what you do. So then he was like, oh, that's why I already did it anyway. So I was like,
come again? I said you did what?
He was like, oh, I already fucked them anyway. So I looked at my best friend Dre. I was like, I'm like, and my best friend was like, so then I'm like, wow, I knew something was up, but okay, like, okay. So then he was like, that's why I was doing stuff with my ex the whole time. Oh, he was like, nah, I put that business out there. He's like, that's why I was fucking my ex raw the whole time. Me and you was talking. Oh, ooh, backtrack. I had to backtrack a little bit. So it was this one day when we was talking. He had picked me up. It was him and his best friend, and we went to the ABC store. And then when we went to the store, he was asking me what did I want to drink and stuff. So when we got it, I got back in the car, and there was a car parked behind his. So his best friend in the car behind me in the backseat. So he get into the car behind me, well, behind his car, and I see like a boy open his mouth, and he start pouring the alcohol in his mouth, kiss this boy and everything. I'm looking at his head through the mirror. Yeah, I look at him through the mirror. I'm like, oh, this bitch got me fucked up. So when he got back in the car, he started smiling at me, telling me, what's wrong with you? And I was looking at his ass like, okay. Oh, two can play that game. So he was like, oh, do you want your... I'm like, I don't want it. So then his ex called and was like, what y'all ready to do? And he was like, oh, we ready to go to the beach area. So he was like, can I come? And then he was like, I don't know. And then he asked me, can you come? Like, why would you ask me, can you come? But then the little detective that I am, I was like, he can come. It was him and a girl. Y'all, when he got in the car, when his ex got in the car, and his friend or cousin, whatever the fuck I really did not care what she was to him. Like, they started playing this. They started playing music, and y'all know when girls be making like diss tracks, but like, what's the song I can think of? Y'all know songs that girls be making when they want to be petty. Basically, like the songs where they be like, "Oh yeah, that's like he my ex, but he with you, but I can still do stuff with him if I want to." They start playing songs like that, so I'm like, these bitches want to be shady. Shady. So then I was sitting there just laughing like, this little ass boy, like, for one, dude, like, if you sit back and think about it, you really a pedophile, if you want to be honest. Because I was 18 at the time, that boy is younger than me. So I'm looking at the boy and looking at me, I'm like, you can just tell he one of them ready to go types. So yeah, we went down there. He said my ex best friend. Shit, I'm getting this shit so fucking mixed up. There's a lot of exes. My ex, his best friend drove. I was in the passenger seat. My ex was in the back. His ex was right there, and the girl was right there. So the whole time I like peeped them whispering shit in each other's ear, and then he wanna text me, tell him some, why you so quiet? So I was like, bitch, like, you got me fucked up. And literally I said, you got me fucked up. So the whole time he trying to touch all on me and like grab me and stuff, but you literally back there with your ex, and I clearly see you rubbing him on his leg, touching his ass and shit. Like, bro, you dirty as fuck. Like, you really crop for that shit. So then we get down there. We went to an ABC store. I went inside the store with his ex-best friend, because me and his ex-best friend, we cool. We don't have no problems. We still talk to this day, occasionally. But ain't no beef between me and his ex-best friend. Shit between his best friend. I keep saying ex, but Lord, it's too many exes. I gotta change up some names because I'm gonna say Boo. My ex is gonna be Boo. Yeah, we know Lucy Goose. His best friend, I'm gonna call him Twerka Bitch. Twerka Bitch. So I went in the store with Twerka Bitch, the ABC store, and then he come in there. And he all up, I'm trying to grab up on me. I'm like, nah, go grab that nigga in that car. That's what I brought him for. Go grab him. Don't touch me. Cause after this, we done, bitch. Done. So he was like, whatever, you have whatever. The night continues or whatever. Come to find out, his ex-best friend told me something. Shit, Boo ex was like, I'm gonna be your Valentine's. And then he gonna sit there and look, and then Boo gonna sit there and look at me something. So who your Valentine's gonna be? I'm like, myself. When I said myself, he got mad. But the whole time I'm like, how you gonna get mad when clearly you see him trying to play me? You still talk to your ex, really, but you still wanna do stuff with me and have me at your house and have me around your people. Okay.
Digging in my nose, bitch. I'm just turning this bottle around because they is irritating.
Back to the story. So we get down there. We went to one of his friend's house, and they came in a car. And his friend was like, "Okay, Twerka Bitch, I see you got a man." And Twerka Bitch was like, "That ain't my man. That's my friend. That's his boo." So his friend like, and I was looking the same way. So yeah, that night I was like, I'm done with you. Like, you really fucked up. So back to present day. Make sure my lips is. So back to present day. When I seen that message, I was like, so I had text Loosey Goose and I was like, Boo said he wanna fuck you. When I tell y'all this boy ran to this living room, something, what? What you say? I'm saying, he said he wanna fuck you. And he said y'all did. He was like, no, we did not. We ain't do nothing. So I'm like, I'm like, he probably lying. Until Twerky bitch was like, friend, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Loosey Goose was at his house in his bed. So I was like, so you lying in my face. You lying in my face though. But you know, I'm petting the bell. So I was like, oh, okay. Okay. So, broke bitch had a boyfriend that lived on the street. Mind you, this bitch ain't had no car. This bitch was older than me. I was a senior. This bitch was still a junior. Like, bro, you like 20 in 11th grade. But okay. So, we walked to broke bitch boyfriend house. Now, when we was walking, me and my best friend Jay was in the back. And I was still telling him, like, I'm like, I want to whoop his ass right now because I know he lying to me. Like, there's no reason to lie. Like, you got caught up. And he was like, my best friend, like, do what you got to do. So, I peeped that when we was walking behind them, Loosey Goose had his head like this on broke bitch. And she was like had her arm right around him, like, patting him. So, I'm like, bitch, you so fucking obvious. Y'all, literally. We smoked. We left broke bitch with her boyfriend, and then they went to fucking VSU, so we had to walk an hour to pick this bitch up and walk an hour back so they wouldn't get in trouble. Like, boy, you like 20 years old, you still getting in trouble by your mama. You still got curfew. Okay. So I was like, So when we got back, I was supposed to spend a night with him. He was like, literally, when I sat down on his bed when we got back in the house, he was like, T, my mama said you can't stay because there ain't no room and there ain't enough food. I'm like, bitch, your mama never ever tell me I can't stay. And when I do stay, bitch, I don't eat your food. I buy my own food. I order food for everybody. So, I was like, I was like, Mom, come get me. My mama came and got me. When I got back to her, I was like, fuck this shit. I can't do it no more. I said, ooh, Loosey Goose. I said, Loosey Goose, this is your one chance to just be honest with me. Did you do it? He was like, T, bruh, go ahead with that shit. You know I would never do nothing like that. Who wanna do something with him? He nasty, he dirty. Dirty. I FaceTime Boo, and his ex-best friend was beside him. And I was like, hold on. And I added Loosey Goose to the call. We was all on FaceTime together, bitch. I want to see all y'all faces. Or in your faces. So, he was like, don't lie now. Don't lie now. Don't say he was your friend now. He want your friend when you was up here in my bed behind his back. I was like, so when this happened, and then Boo was like, this been going on for a few weeks. So I'm like, so that's why you've been distant. You've been lying to me saying you was with your sister. Whole time you with Boo and Twerker bitch and y'all going out Norfolk and shit, going to clubs and all that. I was like, bet. Child, I stopped talking because I'm like, bitch, I'm done with both of y'all ass. So, he started talking like, you know you was wrong. Well, Loosey Goose like, you know you wrong, Boo, for doing this. And he was like, how am I wrong when you the one who was telling me that basically Loosey Goose told Boo he didn't give a fuck what I said that he was his boo. And then literally that day, the whole day, when I was with him, he was texting Boo. Come some, don't be mad, babe. My phone down. I'm gonna text you when I get back home. That's why he wanted me to go home. Cause so he can talk to my ex-dude behind my back. So I'm like, okay. Cut him off. Loosey Goose, gone. Cut straight the fuck off. So, y'all know how I start to be petty, right? So, it was this boy that that Loosey Goose was talking to. Y'all know where this going. I ain't sleep with him, though. I ain't sleep with him. I promise I didn't. Y'all know where this going, right? No, I'm start talking to him. Loosey Goose got mad. That bitch got real salty. So I'm like, bitch, what? That's your karma. What goes around comes the fuck back around. So, and then what he didn't know was that the whole time you thought you was messing with him behind my back, he was still texting me every day, FaceTime me every day, asking me when we gonna link and chill. Like, you really just proved yourself that you a hoe. You don't care who it is. You don't have no type of respect for me as your best friend. No respect for me after I done so much shit for you, bitch. As much money as I spent on you. Okay. And when I stopped talking, that's when them two, they start arguing. And Boo was like, Boo's like, I'm ready to come down there and shoot your house up. And his friend Twerker bitch was like, friend, can I fight him? I was like, I don't give a fuck what y'all do. He ain't my best friend no more. I'm not defending him no more. Period. Like, you can't get bitches chances no more. This is why my friend circle is so small. Like, you just can't trust people at all. Like, you really that desperate to have my leftovers. How my that's all I can say about that. But yeah, so I cut Loosey Goose off. I was like, bitch, look, I'm straight out. Bitch, you see me, run. I ain't arguing with you. I ain't talking with you. You see me, bitch, run. So, right after that, my best friend Dre, stopped talking to him because his brother was a thief. It was just a bunch of bum bitches, really. They were just bum bitches. See, you can't be nice to bum. You can't be friends with bum bitches anymore. You can't. You cannot be friends with bum bitches anymore. Like, who the fuck? Like, I ain't put that boy. I ain't even put his business out there like that. See, I still got respect because I'm not that type to do that. Like, even though someone do me wrong, I'm not gonna put their business out there. Like, but the reason why I did that little X shit because, like, bitch, it's your karma. It was God calling, told me to do it and be petty, and I delivered. So, oh yeah, so my best friend stopped being best friends with Loosey Goose too. So then, Boo, it was his birthday. I forgot all about that. Oops. So Twerking bitch said FaceTime me and was like, friend, what are you doing tonight? And I was like, nah, me and Drain here chilling. He was like, look, it's Boo birthday and we're doing a little surprise party for him. I'm gonna come pick you up. Just have fun. I was like, okay. I went, I seen his mama and everything. Mama hugged me and everything. I'm like, He smiling, happy to see me. And then sometimes, can I talk to you in the bathroom for a minute? So I'm like, Dre. He was like, the CBD you want to talk about? So I went, y'all, this boy trying to, bruh, like, you through. Nah, that is never happening again. So we drinking. And then his friends that became cool with me, they was like, oh my God, friend, you so pretty. I ain't seen you forever. So we all had went outside to go talk about what happened. So I was just like, he know what he did. Like, I ain't do shit. So, I ain't do shit, so I ain't got nothing to say for real. And my best friend like just on my shoulder looking at him like. So then Twerky bitch was like, boo, miss him, you miss friend, don't you? And he started smiling like, yeah, I do. But I'm like, you literally like, you was fucking my best friend, like, and I told this boy everything, and the reason it hurt, I really got so upset, it was because we supposed to be best friends. Like, I would have respected more if you would have just came up and told me, like, do you mind if I like? I'd be like, I don't care, but what best friend would want to go and do something with their best friend ex after they know everything that went on, everything that was told to them and brought to their attention about the type of person that he was. Still did it. So I'm like, bro, like, you like lie, like, if you lie about something like that, bitch, I can imagine what else you lie about. But they ain't my business. So yeah, I was like, oh no, a Turkey bitch was like,
who butt was that? You know who's the king pan, King T.
He was like, Lucid Goose, his was just easy to slide into. I said, yeah, I know. Because, yeah, he fucked like 5 different people every night. But I'm protected, though. People really did not want me to make this video. But they did not really want me to make this video. But okay. So, yeah, Lucy Goosey. Anything could fall in that portal hole. Wide the fuck open. But, yeah, after that. Oh! So, when they was like, was I talking to anybody? I was like, you know, yeah, I'm talking to somebody. He get mad and punch me, like, don't play with me. I'm like, you ain't my daddy. And then go grab me by my neck, tell him something, you man, and trying to whisper like, fuck all that. And really, that's that story. Like, I think I did see him one more time after that, but it wasn't on nothing sexual. Literally, when I was in school at in my dorm, his best friend was like, I was like, we can match, but I didn't know that he was gonna be there too when they picked me up. Still asking the same questions when we linking, when we That's dead, bro. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully it was entertaining, more entertaining than the last one. See, this is why I don't like story times, because then I just get irritated all over again just thinking about, like, I'm reliving everything all over again. Like, what I really wish I would have did, I wish I would have just whooped Lucy Goose ass that day. I really do wish I fought him. Like, I did not fight him because I know he can't fight. And I'm not going to fight nobody that can't fight. But yeah, that was that story time. Hopefully you enjoy it. Subscribe to my channel. Please, please.